Hi everybody, this is Julia from Dudley's Crochet, aka Julia, and today's episode is Crochet and Tell Friday. And before I get into that, I'm going to read a devotional, and it is Our Sovereign God. Joseph said to his brothers, "It was not you who sent me here, but God. You shall live in the region of Goshen and be near me. I will provide for you there because 5 years of famine are still to come. Otherwise, you and your household will become destitute." Genesis 45:4, 8, 10, and 11. It started in the garden. We were too readily blamed others for our poor decisions or our difficult circumstances. And while our sins does indeed impact one another, the bottom line is God's sovereignty. He is either sovereign or he's not. There is no middle ground. Rather than blaming his brothers, Joseph chose to rest in God's sovereignty and to celebrate the ultimate goodness that he clearly was bringing from the painful, lonely, dark 22 years Joseph had experienced since his brothers had sold him into slavery. Looking back on his life and seeing God's redemption actions, Joseph was able to extend remarkable grace to his brothers. Suddenly his life made sense. Yes, his story had been difficult, but he could rejoice in God's story in anticipation of this famine. God had placed Joseph in the unique position of being able to give food to Jacob and thus preserve the line of God's chosen people, Israel. Indeed, God had sent Joseph for a purpose. It's black and white. God is not either sovereign or he's not. Okay, I have quite a bit of stuff to show you today. When my father-in-law passed, my mother-in-law passed a year ago, a little over a year ago. But his daughter had forgotten to give me some things when we was up there, so that I had made for her mama. So I'm going to show you what they gave me back. And it's one of my dolls. Let's see if I can get that bow out of her face there. And the arms I attached them where they do move all around. You can pose them any way you want. And the legs do the same. But her favorite color was purple. And I always liked red ribbon. And I did put blush on her face. And we had bought her a rocking chair to sit her in, so she would have a place to keep her. So there it is, sitting in the rocking chair. This doll takes me about a week to make. I do sell them. But she said she wanted a doll, and I made her one. And she has brown hair, so I gave her the doll brown hair. And at the time, I didn't have my colored eyes, so I just put black eyes. But usually, if I got colored eyes now, if I know the person, I usually put their eye color in. So, and here's another thing that I made for her, and it is a sunflower in a pot. And this pattern come from Odinki Wasiki, or I can't pronounce her name, but she's got a lot of good amigurumi if y'all want to go check her out. But her mama wanted a sunflower, and here's what the back looks like. And again, I done it in purple. That's her favorite color. And then I've been working on this knit blanket. I showed it. It's for my mother for Mother's Day. I didn't have quite as much done, but I'm going to see if I can hold it in half here and let y'all see. But it's pretty big. It's getting It's almost the size I need it, so it should be finished. I'm going to try to finish it this weekend because it's for Mother's Day. And I added a blue because Mama said, I want blue. That's her favorite color. So I added that little bit of blue that I had that was in a thick weight yarn because I'm using Chunky 5 for that yarn. And then I had started this blanket. This is the one that my father-in-law, he kept asking me if I still crochet and knit, and I told him yeah. And he said, you don't ever bring it up here. And he says, I like to watch you. So when he was in the hospital, and when he was getting pretty bad, I decided I would take a blanket and start it and give it to my fiance's sister for Christmas. And I did have purple on here, but I showed it to her son, and she said that she would want it bigger. So I had to take it all apart, and I took the purple out because the purple, I didn't realize it, but it was a lightweight 3, and I'm using worsted 4. So I just took it apart and added more, and I changed the colors a little bit. This is the Red Heart, and this one is the worsted Bohemian Romance that I got from Crystal at Bag O' Day, and that's what this is. I'm going to try, since I won that from Crystal, and this is a meaningful gift, I'm going to try to use all of them yarns in this blanket, or most of them. So I've got it going pretty good now. That's what it looks like. And I believe that's all. I still hadn't sewed my pillow together for Things We're Making Thursday. That was from March, because that's when he was getting bad and I didn't have time to put it together and sew it up. So I plan on giving that to Mama for Mother's Day. So I'm going to try this weekend to get it done and show it. I know it's late for Things We're Making Thursday, but they said no stress, so I'm not going to stress myself. And then I got to start on Things We're Making Thursday, the new one for this month. And it's an amigurumi. It is. I can't wait to start it. Let's see. I think I'm going to give that one to Mama too. I'm just going to give her that for Christmas. So I think she'll like it. I'm trying to remember everything. So much has been going on. Like I said, I got the C word because one of them brought it, and that's how her daddy got it. And then me and Timmy ended up getting it, and I've just been a lot tired, and I couldn't do Things We're Making Thursday for April. I was just so tired that I couldn't stay up for long periods of time. I would get too tired. So, but now I'm getting back into it. I'm feeling a lot better. And I'm going to be testing a pattern for Anita at Hillbilly House. I think that's it. I'll link her in the description box. My brain still ain't here half the time, so. But I will link her in the description box. And if you can, please like and subscribe and watch and leave me a comment. And hopefully I will get to see you Monday. Maybe I can get back into my channel again. That's what I'm hoping for a catch-up Monday. And I'll show you what I get done over the weekend, if I can get it done. Because Timmy's got to put the gas tank in the 72 Chevy custom pickup truck he's got at his dad's. And I don't know. I might be able to work on a little bit up there, because he might need my help. I don't know. The way my back is, he don't tend to ask me to do anything like that. So, but I plan on taking things to work with. So hopefully I can get what I need to, so I can start the test pattern and start on things we're making Thursday, the amigurumi. So I will catch y'all Monday, and I hope y'all have an awesome weekend. I hope it's pretty where you're at, and if not, that you can stay in and crochet or knit or whichever one you do, or both. I do both. So I hope y'all have an awesome day, an awesome weekend. Bye, all my friends.